Everybody's here. Wife is here. A Jizzle is here. You know, the camera's on, baby.
Yeah.
That one's on too?
No, I don't start this one right away. I wait a little minute.
Oh, that's your little thing? All right.
You ain't got to get me. I got pimples right here.
Y'all crazy.
35 with pimples. Come on, man. What's wrong with me? Need some proactive.
It feels like I'm forgetting some or leaving some, but
the intro?
Hey, this is gonna be a good podcast. Let's go ahead. Let me go ahead and get it. Let me go and get it right. Man, every time I be trying to make stuff perfect, it's never perfect. Now here we go.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
My bad.
Did you
See?
remix it? That was good. What was
Man,
that?
y'all just start talking. Cause
Hold on, baby. Hold on.
Y'all gonna miss y'all dentist appointment.
Yeah, we back. All right. So, what's up? Welcome back to We Ain't Professionals. I'm your boy Norris.
I'm your boy AJ.
And this is episode number 21.
Yeah.
Yep.
21. Wait,
Yeah.
is that right?
Yep.
They on no, look at you.
That's all.
I was gonna say yeah too. All right, welcome back to the show, everybody.
Yeah.
Shout out to YouTube, following ship.
Yeah, everyone that's listening, we appreciate
Say
you.
following ship.
How you say it?
That was good.
Follow ship.
Yeah.
Following ship.
Follow ship. Anybody ever said that?
You did.
Hey, I just coined that.
Like Don
coined the
King up in this
phrase.
bitch, making up words.
Baby. Hold on. See, she always say that.
It's all
He
good.
be
man.
I don't
making
even,
up.
first of all, I don't want
You
to start.
talk about hunching.
No.
Nobody ever
Hold
heard
on,
that
hold on.
word.
Funeral.
Hold on. So listen. Baby, you always trying to clown when
Baby, you always make up words.
No, but listen. She said that I'm always making up words. All words are made up.
Oh, you that
Technically,
guy.
he's that
Yeah,
guy.
You're right. You're
He's
that
that
guy.
guy.
Hold on,
Yeah.
people said that before?
Yeah, people who make up words.
Baby, people make up words. Google it. That's, you know what I mean?
Well, clearly, I mean, that's how we got words.
So I'm making up words to
Yeah.
help everybody else. They
Yeah,
can use them.
but you don't be
Snap.
like, oh, I made up a word. You just be saying the word wrong and then be
Right.
like, oh, I made it up.
Right.
How you know? I just don't want, you know what I'm saying?
Like when he says it,
I'm
he
just
goes,
being humble.
He
I'm
goes
just-
into his emoji eyes like
He looks at you like, is
fellowship.
it right?
No.
Is it right? That's
Emoji
the
eyes.
look right there.
I'm just being humble. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to take credit for all the words that I'm, you know what I'm saying,
Got
contributing.
Got it.
Yeah.
To
love
the
it,
English
man.
language.
Hell yeah.
I
So
love
what's up?
much,
It's
man.
good to be back.
Good to
I
be
had
back,
text
yeah.
AJ like at 7:00 in the morning. I said, "We on for the day?"
Yeah, I was surprised
You,
to get that text.
you hit me
He's
back?
up.
No, you hit me back. AJ said, "Bet." Just drop the kids off. I'll be there ready to shoot 11:30
I'm ready, man.
for sure.
Let's do it.
I said, oh shit. And I was like, all right, let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's do it.
I didn't expect him to be all, you know what I'm saying, dramatic like that. Well, that's how I read it.
It's a beautiful day in LA, man.
Yeah, that's how I read it.
Yeah.
So first things first, man. What's been your past week? What's good?
It's been a quick week. I guess like we're all getting ready for Valentine's Day,
Okay.
which is like
That's tomorrow, right?
Are we all
that's
getting ready for
tomorrow,
Valentine's Day?
Yeah, I guess so. Like everyone, in the
We
world.
really
It's
don't
tomorrow,
Another-
babe.
Yeah, just
See,
because you
don't do
didn't
that.
know.
See,
Yeah.
don't do that.
But he
Don't
know.
do that. Don't do that. We don't
really celebrate.
we don't really celebrate on
We don't
that
either.
day.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying? I think I said before, Valentine's Day is like the amateur dating scene.
Right.
I agree with y'all.
It's the amateur
That's a
dating
good-
scene.
Yeah, that could be a good
It's
thing.
people on the first date.
It's for singles.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Single people.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be my Valentine's. Oh, let me take you out.
Right.
And then you go to the restaurants, all fixed menus.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not good. It's crowded.
Isn't that the worst?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Fixed menus?
Yeah.
Can't
man.
even go to your
hate
favorite
a
restaurant.
You
fixed
gotta do
menu.
it.
Yeah.
You gotta do it the day before or the day after, and
Yeah.
preferably the day after. You know what I'm saying? All the smoke and cleared. But we like to actually go, not just to do the typical restaurant. We just like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, boom, let's go get a room, staycation.
Right.
Yeah.
Wake up feeling good, new environment. It feel like you out of town or feel like you out the country, depending on where you at.
Yep.
And that's a vibe. So
Plus, like married people is different. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the only time your significant other gives you flowers or brings you something nice or does something sweet is on a holiday,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They need to
think
do
outside
better.
the box.
Think outside.
Like, he
outside
just
the
brought
box.
me flowers the other day when he picked me up from the gym. Like, just
Did
for no
I?
reason.
Talk about it, baby.
He said, "Did I?"
Yeah. Did I?
2 bouquets.
Hey.
Hey.
Talk about it, baby.
Too smooth.
Hell yeah.
Too smooth.
And speaking of wifey, I want to congratulate wifey on
What I do?
what you do, what you not doing, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it, King.
Star Central, she had an article, and just the headline of the article says, "101 interview with the world's #1 influencer / expert in the DIY sewing revolution."
She in her own lane.
Man, give it up. Give it up to the wifey, man. Look at that.
That's all right.
Keep it going. Keep
Who
it going.
wrote that?
There you go.
That was so good.
Man.
I need to send that journalist some flowers. or
Yeah,
something.
Two bouquets.
2 bouquets.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Damn,
you.
that was
Cool
lit.
deal, yeah.
It's always better when somebody else say it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be walking around talking about I'm the world's #1, although I know I am.
Sometimes
but
you can. You can talk your shit
sometimes you can talk your shit, but you know what I'm saying? When
put
it's
you
in
in your
paper,
Oh my
When
god.
when somebody else write it down,
Right.
Wow.
Right. With your little headshot right there.
That's
With
dope.
the little thing on the top.
Yeah.
And then like the little article. I ain't have time to read the article, baby. You know what I'm saying? But
it's fine,
I know
baby.
your story. So
Yeah.
Right.
yeah, I will read it. I will read it though. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the wifey.
it was a little Q&A.
Yeah, I had that on the list. Your cousin reached out. The one we shouted out with the horseshoes.
Yes.
And all that. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin,
He was like,
yeah.
appreciate
Hey,
it.
yeah.
I like
That
that. He
was
listened
cool,
to it,
He
man.
listened to it, man.
Heck yeah.
Like all my family hit me up. They're like, "Oh man, you had Kevin on the podcast. It was cool, man."
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, for
yeah.
real?
Yeah, man, it was cool.
All your family listened to it and heard it?
Yeah.
Bro, we got people out here listening.
Yeah.
We
That
got
ain't
people
no
out here. No, we got people out here listening, man. People out here listening. Which I want to get into, man. What's up?
Wait, we were supposed to talk about Valentine's because he had this thing with the kids this morning. And we were talking about
What we
how
were talking
when we
about
were
earlier.
kids.
Yeah, get
In
into it.
pre-production.
Yeah,
in
get into
pre-production,
it. Get into it. Get
So,
into
I
it.
dropped them off this morning. They're 4 and 2. So they do that cute stuff where you got the candy and you deliver it to the kids and their names and stuff.
Yeah.
But that's like a,
Nostalgic.
It's Thursday. Throwback Thursday.
Throwback
Nostalgic moment.
Full circle.
So like we all been through that,
Yeah.
So like, imagine elementary, junior high when you used to like, have your special friend that you
Yeah.
like have that special gift for.
Yeah.
With the extra
The
candy.
extra big
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extra big candy. Like this one's for you. Y'all remember that?
Yeah,
That was a
hell
fun
yeah.
day.
Hell yeah.
Man, I love that.
It's like, like you give everybody else in the class the generic.
Right.
But
Right.
the one you trying to get to,
Right.
like, and then also we used to, those little heart candies. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, they're terrible tasting, but as kids, it's candy. It's
Right,
sugar.
exactly.
We ate it.
Yeah.
But the little heart brick, it's like a brick, but a heart.
Yeah.
And it
With
has
the
like,
writing on top
has
of
the
it.
writing on it. You know what I'm saying?
Be
Will you
mine.
be mine?
That was
Yeah,
it.
be mine.
mine.
That's when
And
you just give her one candy, and it says "be mine." You
And
know,
you have to like watch and wait for their reaction, which
uh-huh.
is the best.
Yeah, yeah. If she ate it, you good. Hell yeah.
You could tell Norris was a pro at this.
We go together.
We go together.
These are other people's stories, baby. You know what I'm saying? I only have one love. You know what I'm talking about? and that got us in the conversation. Y'all say y'all never heard the term hunching.
Oh,
Y'all never heard
yeah,
hunching?
Yeah,
like hunching, dry humping.
Well, how did we get there? We were talking about making out.
Making
or like
out.
Kissing was like
Kissing,
a big thing.
kissing as kids was like having sex as an adult.
Which, yeah,
That sounds wrong.
It sounds
to
bad,
say.
but you know.
But
what we
y'all
mean.
kind of get
Adults
what I'm saying.
know what we mean.
Adults know what we mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah,
But
kissing,
hunching, I don't get the. I
dog,
mean, I
kissing-
understand the word humping.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like how does that even?
But listen,
how do you
kissing.
hunch?
Hold on,
I mean,
I'm still on kissing.
okay.
Kissing, and I ain't even talking about tongue. It's just lips touching. Kissing used to be the
yeah.
shit.
Or even
Right.
on the cheek back then.
Yeah, they used to be the shit.
Yeah, back then.
You know what I'm
just
saying?
like,
Holding
oh,
hands.
Yeah.
Holding hands,
hands.
letters. You know what I'm saying? You should send notes.
yeah,
Those are
absolutely.
DMs.
Yeah.
That's the original DM.
Man, holding hands. You know.
that was the
when
original
me
DM
and-
in it.
AJ, when me and Norris started dating, I think we went almost that first year without him holding my hand.
Really?
Listen, I used to be like, "How come you don't hold my hand?"
You didn't do PDA back then?
No,
What?
he was still in his cool bag.
I see them, see, baby. See, now all these people gonna think I'm
Yeah.
goofy.
Oh.
He was in it,
man.
and I would be like, I'm crossing the street, like you're not gonna hold my hand.
Oh no. See, I hold your hand across the
Lies.
street. I did hold your hand across
Lies.
the street.
And then you let go after.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. See?
But
that's growth.
Because we was just, we was kicking it. We was so friendly and kicking it. It was cool. We was just, saying, casually walking.
Oh.
Da-da-da-da.
See, this is where the guy and girl communication gets.
But listen.
Yeah.
Who opened your door?
Yes, you were always a gentleman.
Who closed your door?
Okay.
Who extends your seatbelt so you can get it and buckle it up?
That's just from your valet days.
But
See, don't do that. No. No, that's just a thing.
Valet tactic. He uses valet tactics on me.
Baby, that's part of the job. You know what I'm saying?
Wait.
But that's not part of the job when a relationship. That's just who I was.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But
What's
you
up?
just said something interesting. You were
What's
like,
up? I said something
when
interesting?
people get when like people get in there, in the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah.
You just said, that's like when we were kicking it. Mm-hmm. But to Mimi, y'all were dating.
Yeah.
And
He know we were dating.
No. So listen.
He said, let me explain this.
It's a difference
Don't
from
do this to me.
You know what? I don't know how to explain this without getting in trouble. But
you got it.
Huh?
You got it.
So listen, check this out. See, you'll never get content like this on your other podcast. We're keeping it 1,000. But so when we first started dating, man, it was like a period that we was just really kicking it, like
Yeah, we
kicking
were just
it
real cool as
hard.
friends. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, but as it keep going, sometimes you get into a relationship phase and you don't even, it, but it just happens. You don't sit down and have a meeting. You know what? You know what I'm saying? Today is the day we make it official, sign the paperwork. It's not that.
Right.
It's not like a ceremony. It just happens. You just fall into a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But during that phase, it was like a gray period in between kicking it and between relationship where I just thought we were just kicking it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But she still was the one I wanted. You know what I'm saying? We was kicking it. We was hanging out. We're doing all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if this official. I don't know how long this gonna last. You know what I'm saying? It's all those things.
Well, you know what? From outside looking in,
Yeah.
I saw growth from you because I don't think you understood dating back then.
He didn't.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah.
No.
he didn't.
Oh,
He
no,
didn't.
that's the
Yeah.
truth.
He
That
didn't
is a fact.
understand.
That's a good
Yeah.
point.
He
That's a
didn't.
good point because all my other relationships from like high school and college was high school and college.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Which was a
saying?
different
I've
type
never
level.
experienced
An adult relationship.
An adult relationship.
Yeah.
You know? So as in college, I ain't walking around with holding hands. In high school, I ain't walking around holding hands. He was
Right.
like, oh yeah, this is my girl, da-da-da. And you know what I'm saying? I still was cool and you know what I'm saying, doing cool shit. But when it comes to adulting,
He said doing cool shit.
when it comes to adulting, you know what I'm saying, all that cool shit got out the window.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's even cooler to do the shit.
So the fellas that are listening, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. Hold that young lady's hand.
And honestly, this is like the perfect time to have a girl, a babe, a main, a wife, or whatever, because the artists, especially in hip hop, you see more of them in relationships and talking about it.
Yeah.
And it's cool to do. And
Right.
Like a lot of young hot artists
Right.
in interviews saying, yeah, I got a girl.
Right.
And I'm like, damn, like
Yeah.
23 years old, you got millions of, you know what I'm saying? You touring around the world and you got a girl? You know what I'm saying? Like at that age, it's like, man, you trying to live your best life and just, you know what I'm saying, run the streets.
Times are changing.
Yeah, but times are changing. So
Yeah.
it's actually cool to have a girl, have someone you can talk to and have someone you can, you know what I'm saying, relate to
Yeah.
and all that good stuff, man. So
Like, I'm proud of this young generation because they get so much so fast.
Yeah.
Like they see what their parents go. Like we grew up in a weird generation where you had to be cool.
Right.
You couldn't. Black men couldn't cry.
Right. That's a
it's like-
fact.
right. You know what I'm saying? But now people are like, hey man, it's okay to cry.
Yeah.
It's okay not to waste people's time. And like look, I'm serious. I know what I want now.
Yeah.
And let's do it.
Hey, that's a good point, man, because I was listening to the Brilliant Idiots this morning, which is a podcast with Andrew Schultz and Charlamagne the God.
Mm-hmm.
Idiots. Like they crazy. You think we crazy.
Right.
You listen to them. They crazy.
I believe it.
So they had Russ, which is a hip hop artist.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's Italian or something, but you know how black people take
What?
certain people.
I didn't know he was. I just knew the name. I didn't know he was Italian.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a white dude, man.
I had no idea.
But anyway, they had him on as an interview, and he was kind of touching on the subject. So let me play a little clip because I found this pretty interesting.
Okay.
Let me see what
Let's
we
listen.
had. Here we go.
and actually enjoy my life, enjoy my pool, have girls over, record in my studio, like enjoy my life. Like,
maybe you need a family, man. Stop wearing condoms. Like maybe you need.
See, now
I'm
this is
dead serious.
So am I.
Maybe
now
you
this
need
is
a
this is a
family.
real conversation that I've had.
This
is a real like I used 7 months ago. I'm not having kids, so I'm 35. Then I had a conversation with a girl, and I had a conversation with Swiss Beats, where it was like life doesn't start until you start a life.
Absolutely. You talk about having a center. Like I know for me, my stability, my center is my family. Like you say, you're coming home, but you know you're coming to a house.
Yeah, and it's
not
an
a home.
empty house.
Yeah, it's not a home.
It's a
yet.
hotel.
Yeah, it's not a home until you got a queen and you got a child. Like it'll give you a real purpose.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's a real thought that I've had because I've also been like, man, the only thing left for me to do.
Dope, though, right?
That might be one of the realest things I've ever heard.
That's what I'm saying.
So
that shit
true.
hit me hard. I'm like, damn, like that's what's up.
I understand that like perfectly.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it's different coming to like a nice house.
Yeah.
It still ain't a home yet.
No.
That's just a big ass hotel.
Yeah.
You heard it there first. You know. So for some reason we got on this subject and I had this shit already queued up.
That was good.
That worked out
was
real
good.
well.
Hell yeah. Shout out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our relationship. Shout out to Valentine's Day. Shout out to all the married couples.
So AJ, when you and Kiara were dating, like, you know, when you were young and in high school, you actually had the conversation, like, will you be my girlfriend?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like that actually took place.
Yes.
But now that shit doesn't happen. Like Norris never was like, will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
We just were like,
Yeah.
it just sort of evolved, like he said.
Right,
You
it
know?
did, yeah.
So did you do that too? Like, did it just go from
So
like?
Kiera and I, we met in college. Like I was at the end of college. Like this is like the very end. And like
Fifth
I said
year?
something.
No.
Yeah, I was my 5th year. I was graduating that year. and like I literally was like, I said something to her. I was just like, I see what you did to me. I was just like, I said something to her. I was like, oh, I more than like you.
Oh.
You said
Bruh.
Something silly.
Like,
Hold
You know what I'm
on,
saying?
more than like.
Oh,
that's
cute.
That's in between.
That's cute.
That's in between like and love.
Right. I was like, I more than like you, and that that solidified everything, and
That's kind of dope. That was
But you know what? Back then, this
Yeah.
is like over 10 years ago now. You know what really solidified a
No,
relationship?
talk to me.
Facebook.
Oh.
And that shit said in a
Status change.
relationship,
Status
Yeah.
change.
you were real.
Hell yeah! If you go to somebody's page and you
Yup.
and you saw single,
Yep.
creeps.
Absolutely. Like Facebook that made it real. That made
I
it
think I
super
changed Norris's.
That's a good point.
real. You had to. You
I
had
just
to.
changed
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I
that's
was
a good
like,
point.
I'm just
They
gonna
have to
change your
know.
status.
Well, I don't even
Yeah.
think I knew how to change it anyway.
That sounds great. Oh, I wish you could like see Mimi's face.
Look at her face. She look.
Whoa.
She looking at me like
She's like,
that shit ain't funny.
Y'all laughing too hard over there.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. Shout out to everybody that's gonna be celebrating Valentine's
maybe
Day.
this is just the love relationship episode, right?
Yeah,
Love
Right
relationship.
before Valentine's.
Love relationship. That's a good title. That might be the title.
It could be.
You
I
know
like
what I'm saying?
that.
Put a big ass heart on the thumbnail.
There you
Like
go.
you said, man, like it's like Kiera and I, we had our little break. You remember that? And that's when I really felt it was an empty house.
Yeah.
I think that's when he felt it too. When I was like, all right, you know what? You ain't catching up to me, so I'm just gonna have to let you go.
And they let you know it's like, oh wow, you don't.
And then he was at your house talking about, I fucked up.
Right. This is true.
Yeah, this is true.
This is true. But it was good to have a moment like that. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
fucked up meaning like not taking things serious and you know what I'm saying, things like that.
Yeah,
But people
yeah.
can interpret fucked up a whole bunch of different ways.
Well,
That's
like
true.
when he can't, when he would come to the house, it would be like you could see the hurt on his face because he's like, it wasn't like, he's like, man, I got to do better.
Yeah.
And watching that,
Yeah,
as a
including that
friend,
including holding hands, that including a whole bunch of little stuff like that.
admitting your faults
Yeah.
as a man,
Yeah.
is so hard to do.
Yeah.
And I went through that process too. We would have many conversations when we actually lived together.
Yeah, that's a
And,
fact.
Yeah, it was just like, man, like, what am I doing right now? Like, I'm with the person that made me better, and now I'm. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, for
So
sure.
yeah. So yeah, man. Hey, fellas, if you know you got something, that last train ain't coming, bro.
Oh,
if you trying to get
That
that
last
one
train ain't
last,
coming.
because a lot of fellas think there's
That
another
might be
train
the
coming.
topic. That might be the title too.
Yeah, that last train ain't coming.
train
bro.
ain't coming,
you
bro.
think something? You said something.
What'd I say?
You said something to somebody. I forgot who.
That shit
Who
was
you were
hard,
talking
huh?
to? Yeah, you were giving advice to somebody. But you said like it's cliche, but like you meant it though. You're like, hey man, the grass ain't always greener on the other side.
Yeah.
I forget who we were talking about. We don't want to put that person on blast anyways.
Yeah. I would, but I don't know who you're talking about.
Right. But it was like, it's true though. It's true. Like,
Well, in Norris's defense, though, he went from like never having like a real girlfriend, a real adult relationship,
Right.
to like a grown ass woman with children, you know, ex-husbands,
Yeah, that's a
career,
lot. Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot.
He
It was
went
a lot.
from single life to jumping into like a family.
Yeah, like
that
listen,
was a
I'm
lot.
here and I don't have time for
You
like
skipped
the
some
shit that
steps.
y'all do.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you didn't
So-
you had to read the intro and go to chapter 9.
Hell yeah.
Exactly.
I had to
was
read.
like, shit.
I had to read the table of contents. Oh, okay, that's on page 90. Okay,
Let me go
look,
there.
That's what I had to do. It was no chapter 1 and hell no.
Like I'm going chapter by chapter. I was just like, how does he do this? This is crazy.
Yeah, man. So I had to learn all that stuff and fast forward.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
Yeah, it's
it
true,
worked
man.
out, man. I'm a
And like what they were saying though, it's like when you go home, it's like when I go home, I feel like I'm in a different dimension.
Yeah.
Like it's like I step into this whole different world.
it's
and
a
like,
vibe.
then it's the next day. You're like,
Yeah.
oh shit, what happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Security.
What?
You know
You
what I'm
called me
saying?
last night. No, you didn't.
A self of security.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Comfort.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I was on a roll.
No, you were.
Damn,
You were on
I,
the roll.
if I
You were on
if
the
I would
roll,
have said
baby.
like 2 or 3 more,
Yeah.
it would have been a bar.
Look, he was feeling himself.
It would have been a bar. I got too excited.
He was like, yeah, here we go. Here we go.
I got
And
too
that's a
excited.
clip right there. Instagram clip.
My bad.
You almost had an Instagram
Yeah,
clip, bro.
man. Damn, I still got one. Oh man.
No, that was good though, man. Honestly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
like taking on a whole bunch of responsibility, like is.
Yeah. It's a
But
lot,
yeah,
man.
on to the next, man. On to the next.
Yeah. Our time gonna be cut short a little bit because we got to go to a dental appointment at 2:00.
Ooh, yes, if you're over 25, please go to the dentist.
Hell.
Because a lot of people don't know, like
Go ahead.
it's a lot of it keeps you healthy. Like having a clean mouth keeps you healthy. Like even with like getting sick and everything,
Keeps you healthy
don't have bad breath.
and it keeps you attractive.
There it is. You don't want halitosis.
Yeah.
Is it halitosis?
Halitosis, and you don't want no fucked up teeth either.
Yeah.
You know?
You ever seen like you're just talking to someone? I look at teeth. Like having bad teeth growing up. That's one of my things. I just look at people's teeth.
Right.
That and toes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, because my toes are messed up, so I don't expose.
Oh yeah. You got some goddamn.
Dang, Norris!
Now listen. Dog, hold on. This
Now
nigga,
I gotta see the
dog,
toes.
listen. This nigga got some goddamn tree branches on his feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
they black.
right, they go, yeah. They've been alive
What is wrong
for
with your
years.
feet?
Like I have the
I can't.
it's like, oh man, is that tree dying?
Dog, toenails look like raisins on them.
Yeah, man. I should paint my toenails.
Yeah,
We're talking. So
they already painted.
Yeah, it should be.
I paint mine. I paint mine
You
black
got to, man.
or matte black.
Like-
It makes it cool.
That happened. So basketball
Last
did
was
my
red, though.
toenails like that. And I watch like toe bros all the time. Like,
Yeah.
like when they take off the nails. That's gonna be me, man. I'm gonna take off my nail.
You gonna take your toenail off?
It's just like a fungus on the nail. I know this is nasty, people.
Hold
You know
on.
what I'm saying?
Toe bros, you gonna take your toenail off? Yeah. For what?
So they can regrow it.
Oh, you can do that,
Oh, so
I
you
did-
could regrow a new.
Yeah, I wanna do that.
and it'll grow into a better
new-
one.
yeah.
Oh shit.
Because there's another way you can do it, like pill form, but it hurts your liver, and I didn't want to do that.
Oh no, you need that.
Yeah. They're like, oh, we're gonna have to give you a blood test every 3 months. I'm like,
Oh shit.
this a whole year? No.
So they just
I'm
numb
not
your
gonna die
foot.
if
They just
I'm
numb your
getting the
foot
clip.
and rip that bitch off.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What
for
if
that.
your new nail growing black?
Oh, see, like you be mad.
hey,
I'm like,
I
you
might be mad.
get a refund.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either
I'm just gonna paint my nose. No, I guess I'm gonna have to paint it for the rest of my life. But like teeth, though.
yeah.
Teeth, like
You can't paint them bitches.
You can't hide them.
You can't paint them
can't.
bitches unless you just get a grill.
Right.
You know.
I mean, some people like you ever just see people they got plaque in their teeth. You're like, how do you get that? Or you like see a cavity in your teeth. You're like, how do you get
And it's
that?
just building up. It's just building up and just building up.
Like, especially like you ever seen someone like a cavity like on their front tooth?
Oh, no, I ain't never seen that, bro. That's crazy.
Maybe I just look at people.
Yeah, maybe
How
you
we
just
go
look a little
from
different.
love to fucked up toes and teeth
Because if
Yo.
they
Because we are
look
professionals.
if they look nice,
because we ain't
but
professional.
listen, if you got fucked up teeth and you got fucked up toes,
You ain't gonna have
find
no
You
love.
know what? Dang.
That's a bar,
good one.
right?
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah, you
There
damn
go.
right.
That was a good good one. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, like,
Okay.
I'm trying to remember where they at.
yeah, I see that. We're gonna put labels on there. But yeah, man, like I told, like as a kid, like when I knew I had like, I didn't even go swimming without my socks. I would jump into the pool.
Oh, so you're a different type of nigga. I ain't
with
never
socks
seen
on.
that.
So no one see my toes.
Yeah, like when big dudes go swim with a t-shirt on.
Yeah.
Like, bro, take your goddamn shirt off, man. You're a grown ass man trying to swim.
Yeah, but when people be like, "Hey, what's wrong with your toes?"
But ain't nobody gonna say, "Hey, what's wrong with your stomach, nigga? You just fat."
This is true.
You know
This
what I'm
is
saying? You
true.
just got man titties.
But toes, people be like, "Whoa."
Yeah, it's a
Whoa.
different.
Especially if you have like a deformity too.
Yeah,
like,
people gonna want to touch you when they
right.
see that shit.
Right. So
Yeah.
like sandals, nope.
So when was the
Sandals with
first time
socks.
you showed your toes to Kiera?
It was about probably. A few
Oh,
weeks
that's a
in,
good
yeah.
question because what you said when she first saw him, and that's
She
when
said-
you knew.
Yeah,
Go
she
ahead.
said they were cute.
Oh,
And
that's
then-
how she's
And
a
I was
winner.
like, oh,
And that's
She
when you
is
knew,
a
huh?
winner.
yeah.
Yeah.
I knew. I was like, you love my feet? Hey, no one love these feet. My
that
mama
did it.
don't even like these feet.
And she gave him to me.
right.
That's love
So,
right
yeah,
there.
That's love,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's
That and my
love.
like, I have 3 things. Like, well, teeth. I took care of those.
Yeah.
My toes and my penmanship.
Penmanship?
Is terrible.
Oh, you talking about the way you write?
The way I write.
Oh,
Like,
no,
I want to
yeah,
take a
you're
class
good.
later on in life.
No,
Like,
you good.
I write like a doctor, but I'm not a doctor.
Oh, me too. That's good. No, you straight.
But like, it looks like hieroglyphics, or I write with my feet. They be like, bro, what does that say? Because I think I got messed up.
Yeah.
This is what's wrong with the school system.
Oh, okay,
Because
tell
it's
us what's wrong. Go ahead.
Well, with our generation,
Yeah.
we had to learn cursive.
In
Right.
cursive, yeah.
And I got pretty good at it. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to use cursive for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Never use print again. So when I got back to like junior high, they're like, all right, time to write in print again. I'm like,
And that shit went out of style.
I don't, it went out of
And cursive is out of
style.
style. Niggas don't write in cursive no more.
It's
I
a
mean,
lost
most of
art.
kids type.
They type
Like
now.
Bubby and Monty,
Yeah.
they're homeschooled. They type all their work. They rarely are ever writing anything down.
Yeah.
I should make their asses write just to make sure they have some good
Oh my
penmanship.
God, do they
Money
know
has
th-
good penmanship.
But why you need
Can
good
they write in
penmanship, though?
cursive?
Yeah, I think.
So
I
they-
don't
do they
know
still
if Bubby
teach?
can Lord, let me check.
But why would you need great penmanship though?
I don't know.
It's just a thing.
Nice thing to have.
Yeah.
Like if you.
Yeah.
I mean, I
It's
know
such a
nobody
digital
writes
world. You know what I'm saying?
anything.
It's like
Well, you know, like there's like small things like when I like
you go to the doctor, you have to write fill out a thing.
no,
thing
like
or
when I
something.
like tomorrow, like you know, if I get
Yeah.
buy a card and I'm like writing a message,
Mm-hmm.
like here's like what is this?
Right.
What does it say?
Mm.
So I just go love.
I get little scratch outs.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I be messing up, bro.
No, I'm gonna keep mine. That shit gonna keep me humble.
No, I feel you.
You need something to keep you humble. You know.
I
what
mean,
I'm
I
saying?
could, you could always switch it up, but like one
Yeah.
day I want to have perfect penmanship.
Okay. Keep
I'm
your
gonna
feet
take it-
too. She gonna keep
He
you
wants
humble.
good toes
I ain't-
and
I
good
ain't-
penmanship.
That shit gonna keep you humble, man.
It will. I'll keep the small deformity I have, but
Yeah.
the toenails they gotta go, bro. I can't do fungus, bro.
You gotta let that shit go, huh?
I gotta let it go. Now that we have the technology, I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay.
I tried the laser thing too.
Okay.
You ever heard of like lasering the fungus?
No, I never heard of that. I mean, I don't have that problem, so
It's
I
like-
ain't have to research
So
it.
literally, like it's
No disrespect. No disrespect.
So like you take the laser, it's a really like powerful laser, small laser, and they like zap your toes,
Oh,
toenails,
shit.
and it burns.
Oh my god.
So
you
they're
feel
sitting
it?
there. What? It made one of my. I did it like one treatment of it, right? It made my toenail bleed, bro.
Oh my
It
god.
was like pop, 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 and I'm like, whoa, that burns. And it started bleeding, and I was like, dang.
Oh, I had that one time. I had got my finger slammed in the door, and then I had a lot of blood up under my fingernail.
Yep, and that's how you clean
And
it.
they
yeah.
went in, and then it burnt for a quick second, and
Yeah.
then the blood shot out.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting, I'm like, if you got this powerful laser on my toes, why haven't you got laser guns yet?
Right?
Y'all lucky.
Burn a hole through a nigga.
Which they probably do.
They
Man.
probably already do to have that harm.
You know, government's hiding
What's on the docket, man? I know you got some.
stuff.
Talk to me.
Sure, I don't know.
AJ got his.
I love
Yeah.
AJ.
AJ got his bomber jacket.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
clean,
Shout out
bro.
shout out to Old Navy.
Yeah, that's hard.
I shouldn't be wearing. Am I too old to wear Old Navy?
No. It's a bomber jacket. You can buy a bomber jacket anywhere.
I got that in my creep stash going. The struggle beer is gone for right now. I
Yeah.
want it back. Oh, Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
So Jeff Bezos, he's on a roll lately, because he makes literally like $9 million a day. That's like a real number. Isn't
That's
that crazy? Like he makes like $6 billion or something like that a month.
Oh my god.
Like he's surpassing Jay-Z like every 2 weeks. which is crazy to me. So back to Jeff Bezos, he bought the most expensive pad in LA for $165 million in Beverly Hills.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of
Yeah.
money.
And they said that was only 0.08 of his net
Of his
worth.
situation.
Yeah.
Jesus.
They
That's
said
crazy.
they said it was like him making $65,000 a year, and he paid $75,000. Oh no, $75 for that house.
Oh my,
oh my
God. No.
That's crazy.
I said, get out of
Is there a
here.
picture of this thing we can put on the YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay, I
That
got
ain't
it.
no problem. That's
I
my
got
Shannon Sharp. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah,
That
we
said she was
need to
fine
call
with
him up one day.
Uncle. Oh yeah, Uncle
Get
Shannon
him
Sharp.
on.
Yeah, that ain't no
get him
problem.
on the thing.
We should have it like a soundbite.
Oh, that's so
no problem.
good. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Hey, write that
yeah.
down, baby.
Okay. got
Yeah,
it.
You gotta remember that.
Yeah, no,
Wrote it down.
she's like my external hard drive.
Oh,
Her brain. You
you
remember I
did
said
say that
that?
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, her
I
brain
like
got
that.
like, you know what I'm saying, like 4 or 5 terabytes.
Ooh.
Mine she like
How much you
500. Mine for like 500 gigs. So anything I can't, you know what I'm saying, keep, I just, you know what I'm saying, put it in her brain. Then she'll give it to me whenever I need it.
That sounds like a T-shirt.
What that?
My external hard drive.
My external hard drive. No, people think nasty. You know what I'm saying? External hard
How
drive.
is that nasty at all? I didn't think
But
about that.
Oh,
you know what's else
You the
weird?
nasty one.
Man, you know what else funny? She was in the freezer a few minutes ago, and she was trying to find out what to cook for dinner. And then she looked at me and she said, "You want some tilapia?" And I was like, "That sounds nasty." That's like she asked me, "Do I want some
What?
head or something?"
Oh my
Some oral sex. No, listen.
Jesus
Listen. Don't that sound?
Christ.
No, listen.
Bro, you making me cry right
Bruh,
now, man.
bruh,
Come
don't
on, man.
Hey, don't that sound like you about to get some
Hey,
head?
baby, you want some of my
Want some
tilapia?
No, not want some of our tilapia.
I can't.
You
We're
want
not
some?
We need to sign off. I
Oh
can't.
my god.
You want some
You
tilapia?
want some tilapia?
Right?
Oh my god.
No, just me.
Like
All right.
now, I'm just like in my head. Like fast forward. Like tomorrow, y'all gonna be out tomorrow. She's gonna use that line on you. Hey, babe, you want some tilapia?
Hey, be like, babe, can I get some tilapia?
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
talk about it.
Hell yeah, some tilapia. So
Oh,
listen,
y'all might be Martin.
everybody,
and Gina for real. Y'all nasty.
everybody that's listening,
Oh,
y'all ain't
wow.
gonna look at tilapia the same.
Y'all ain't gonna look
after
Next
listening
time
to
They
they
ain't
that.
gonna look at
Gonna
y'all the same. Y'all a walking porno. I'm just like,
calling, using a fish name
Shit.
for a sex act is wild.
that is wild.
So wild.
That is wild. But
Oh my
the way it
God.
rolls off your tongue.
Oh my
No
God.
pun intended.
Here we go.
No pun intended.
That ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem. Oh yeah, I can't wait to do that. Hey, you got to give me that clip. We got to do that.
Oh my god.
Where did
my
we
goodness,
go?
bro,
I guess
y'all
this is about love.
This is the
Oh
craziest
my
Yeah.
God.
episode
Y'all
yet.
are crazy,
Y'all are
man.
just
Hell yeah.
Jesus.
Dog,
Yeah.
you know what? The name of this shit gonna be, can I get some tilapia?
Woo, God.
Oh man, that's
Y'all both about to go to the dentist and get some oral work?
Hey!
We so immature
You
today.
right. Hell yeah. Man, first of all, we all adults. You know what? I hate when grown people, especially online, start talking the worst like they never had sex before.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Like, you have 10 kids. You know what I'm saying?
You fucking.
With
Right.
17 grandbabies. Like, come on. Relax.
Right. It's like, yeah, we're Mormon. We go to church every
sex
day,
is
but we
normal.
have 15 kids.
You know what I'm saying? Sex is normal. People
What?
always get. I mean, I get it. It's a private thing. Sometimes people ain't open to talk about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, shit. We said don't diss me.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Talk about getting head or you know what I'm saying? All that other
It is
stuff.
what it is. It's
because you like it too, or used to like it at some point.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all listening? Yeah, y'all used to like that shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everybody like that shit.
Everyone's starting life.
Yeah, huh? What'd you say?
Everyone's starting life over here.
Life has begun.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are
Hell
silly,
yeah. I mean, that's a
man.
good topic, man, because it's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, that's a good topic. So, does sex hit different during special moments like that?
Depends what kind of tequila you're drinking.
You mean like those couples where the wife only gives him head on like his birthday?
You're right. Yeah,
No.
no, you're right.
No, like
It's your birthday, baby.
oh, that's crazy.
You want some tilapia?
Oh,
Hell yeah.
God.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my goodness, man. Y'all crazy.
Ooh, I'm going to church Sunday.
Oh yeah. Shoot. Everybody in church fucking too.
Even the pastor.
Even the
They're the
pastor.
worst ones, man. They're
Y'all remember
the
that
worst
pastor
ones.
not too long ago?
Oh, who
He
was
got caught.
eating?
He got caught eating. Well, I don't want
cat?
to say the P word. I'll say vagina.
Yeah.
You never seen
He
that?
got caught where? In church?
No, my bad. Let me
In church?
No, let me explain. Let me explain.
Oh, my gosh.
No.
What kind of ritual is that?
No.
I swear we didn't drink or smoke anything today. I promise.
The chick,
Filmed him.
young chick too.
Oh, my
Yeah, she set up her
Filmed him.
phone.
Filmed him, and he was
Going to town.
He was mollywopping that.
He
he was
He
mollywopping
was cleaning
that
the
bitch.
plate,
Oh,
okay?
my.
Bruh.
He was speaking in tongues?
Yeah.
Doing that Shakira?
We're all going to hell.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they fucking did that too.
Mom, if you're listening, you got to turn this off at this point.
That's crazy.
Tell him not to listen to this
Yeah,
episode.
you can't listen to this episode.
Dog, he was speaking in tongues. That's
Yeah.
wild.
He was going to town, but he was married.
Man.
Oh.
And apparently the girl was
You can't blame that on the
the
Holy Spirit.
daughter of his wife's best friend.
Oh,
I think that's what it
that
was.
gets deep. That gets deep. Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
And then he got on YouTube and made a video and he was like, so what? I like eating pussy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He said he doubled down on it.
Yes.
Oh, well,
Yeah. No apologies to the wife and nothing. He just
Nothing.
like,
He was like, what?
damn, that's wild, huh?
Gangster.
Maybe it's like
And he was going in. Nigga chin was in that thing.
maybe that was like his hobby.
Maybe.
Extracurricular activity for him.
Maybe he was trying to bless her.
Oh,
My bad.
my
No, yeah, too much. Sometimes I take it too far. My bad. I apologize.
Oh, Lord.
I apologize. My mom ain't gonna like that. I'm sorry.
They gonna have all kind of
she can't
calls
listen
and
to that one.
comments.
Right.
And Christian folk gonna come for us.
But like, guess what? Y'all having sex too.
Everyone.
Everyone
yeah.
having sex.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
just human nature,
Yeah,
man.
it's just human nature. Yeah.
It's human nature.
Ain't that much religion gonna make you not have sex? You know what I'm
This
saying?
is true. Unless you're like
Unless
what,
you're a
monk?
nun,
or nun, yeah.
a monk, and I was gonna say priest, but
Listen,
Yeah.
I think
those are the worst ones.
Like,
They touch everybody.
oh, that's dark. That's dark. Listen.
all right, we
new
need
topic.
to veer
All
off.
right,
that.
comes
We
back.
need a
Yeah,
new topic.
Because it's about to go.
Yeah,
All right. Oh, okay. So, this is a topic that really hit me. Virgil Abloh, which is the creative director for menswear for Louis Vuitton. You know what I'm saying? Black man. And I ain't gonna say he's responsible for streetwear being huge, but he plays a good part. I put it that way. He's the one that put like the word shoelace on your shoelaces. you ever seen it on any other product? Oh, okay. Well, you have, baby.
Well, I've seen what like you've shown me, but like,
Oh,
like,
okay.
I ain't actually seen
Oh, I
it
thought
like
y'all
on
in
people.
person.
or
Yeah.
I thought
I've
so.
never
If y'all
seen
don't
in
know, the
person.
viewers probably don't know. So Virgil Abloh, he's made just writing what something is on the actual product.
Okay.
So like if he designed boots, he'll put for walking on the boots. And if he have like a he got a rug that he got a collaboration that he did with IKEA.
$700 rug.
Yeah, and it says stay off. But big white letters on it. You know what I'm saying? And he put a lot of words on his actual product. So if I had a t-shirt, he'll put t-shirt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It became like a little trend. That's like his little thing. But anyway, he had made a recent statement that streetwear is dying in the next decade. You know? And
Okay, AJ face.
so and then,
Where does he live?
right. And what's so interesting about that? I end up seeing another guy that he's a creative director for. Damn, I forget one of these brands. I think it's a luxury brand. It's a huge luxury brand, and I think he's in the shoe department for there. So these are creators, you know what I'm saying, from our culture that's working in these high end, you know what I'm saying, luxury brands that's bringing streetwear to them and making that brand even cooler now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of high end designers has been doing a lot of collaborations with streetwear, which brings a new life to the brand because we don't want to see the same old boring shit we've been seeing for decades. It just makes it cooler, and then it helps both parties. It helps the streetwear brand see a more luxury level and a new audience, and then it makes the luxury brand look cooler and appeal to the younger people that's making money so they can go buy it. You feel me? So for them to be like, oh yeah, and then the dude comment was like, streetwear dying, the new thing is workwear. And I'm looking like, and I'm looking at his outfit. He got on jeans, a denim jacket, and some white boot tennis shoe looking shoes. I mean, that was dope. And I'm like, that's streetwear. Like
he's tripping.
It's kind of like some people just think it's cool to first announce something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like 6 years. I think it was like 6 or 7 years ago. Michael Kors was all over talking about animal prints are out. You're not gonna see them anymore. They're gone.
Exactly.
Long has come and then like we've seen nothing. But every year
exactly.
it's animal prints. Always animal prints.
That's what I'm saying. They just say this outlandish stuff, and I'm like, first of all, streetwear is something that the urban community, you know what I'm saying, you just do on the regular.
Has he not been to LA?
Bruh, listen.
LA's walking street gear.
Listen, bruh, he's traveled. Listen, this guy travels all over the world, and he's one of the main people that's doing streetwear right now.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
So like you making that statement, it's like, dog, you don't want people, because he also the designer for Off-White. Off-White is like a really dope street brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's kind of like Supreme.
Right.
I'm like, bro, like, do you not want to sell your shit right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why even put that out there? You
and
feel
what's
me?
workwear to him?
That's what I'm saying. Like, workwear mean like
what's workwear?
Bro, workwear ain't nothing but streetwear.
Because when I think workwear, I'm thinking like denim jumpsuits, mechanics.
Yeah,
like
me too.
Like
That's
I'm thinking
exactly
work.
But listen,
That's exactly
that's
what I was
still
thinking.
streetwear.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's still streetwear. Like, you just trying to make it sound cooler and different.
But in that, like, don't they have like the homeless look too right now?
Yeah,
Like-
that's streetwear
like
too.
Right, that's real streetwear.
That's real.
Like,
on the
but
street.
But like people try to pay for it though. Like they're like the cut up jeans.
Yeah,
And like the Balenciagas looking like
so
no shoelaces.
I'm sitting back and looking like, so you mean to tell me people ain't gonna wear a t-shirt and jeans and sneakers no more? It's gonna go out and it's not gonna be cool.
Never.
That's never going anywhere.
Get the fuck out
Never
of
in
here.
life.
And I think that streetwear has honestly finally made it to a plateau where it's finally getting
the recognition.
Yeah.
It like streetwear really just got hot over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
Like mainstream.
Mainstream. Like,
Yeah.
why shit on it already? Like,
Right.
we got another couple of decades, really. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, and it helps a lot of people from our community because we do a lot of streetwear shit cool.
Well, I could say, I mean, streetwear has evolved, obviously, from
Yeah.
what streetwear was for me in the 90s versus what it is now. It's definitely elevated.
Yeah.
I can see it elevating more,
Right.
but I don't see it going away.
Yeah,
No,
man.
never.
I just hate outlandish comments like that, especially something that you are part of. Both of these people are a part of Revolution.
Sweatpants are never going out. At least for me.
It's just comfy.
I will. If I can wear sweatpants every day.
Got them shits on
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah, and honestly, for the record, workwear is streetwear. I don't care how you trying to spin it. I don't care. I don't care how you try to manipulate somebody, but it's the same shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something I just wanted to touch on, man, because it's just something like it's something that's not gonna happen. So that's about it on that, man.
Well, I think that's a good
Yeah.
way to end it today, man. Quick episode. I know you guys got to hit the road.
What
Yeah.
time is it?
It
Lord.
is 1:10, and that appointment's at 1:30.
No, it's at 2.
No, it's a 2.
Oh, okay.
No, damn,
Okay.
you trying to cut us? You trying to cut me short? No, you trying to cut me
But
short?
you know what's a
trying to
good
make
point
them
to what you were saying, babe, about the whole workwear thing is that jobs are different. Like there's so like the amount of
Thank
we didn't
you.
have creative jobs,
Yeah.
you know,
Back then, yeah.
back then.
Yeah.
So
You're right.
when you thought workwear, you were like, okay, so you're wearing a suit and a tie,
You're
like
right.
was like blue shirt, and blue slacks,
Yeah.
and those ugly black
Yeah.
shoes. So, but now when you think about work, there's so many
Casual.
creative jobs.
So many.
And it's a relaxed
That-
environment.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like I don't know what workwear how that's defined anymore.
Yeah, it's well when he meant workwear, he didn't mean suit and tie. He didn't mean like business,
Right.
Business attire. He meant like mechanic looking shit.
Yeah.
Like work, like hard work kind of shit.
Right.
Because let me show his outfit.
Which is Yeah, I don't.
Everyone's evolved. Like even church, like people don't even like this. Come as you are now.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right. You
When
don't have to dress up anymore.
It took me a long time to get to that point.
Right.
A long time because I'm like, oh no, you brought up like I have to dress up. I have to have a tie.
Had your little black dusty church shoes and shit.
Yeah, you gotta have your church shoes.
Yeah.
You know, your church
Did you go
vest.
to like a predominantly black church?
I went to both. So my mom's Lutheran, so we would switch like every week.
Okay.
We would go to Lutheran church one week and then go to Baptist church the next week.
Because the white churches that my mom would take me to, like people who's been flip flops and shorts, like
Right.
They've been on it. They've been on that wave. They've been on that wave. Heck yeah. What we got?
We doing good.
Enjoy greatness. Why did I put that right here?
You still go to church?
No,
Have you?
we don't go to church.
Not in the physical
Don't lie.
form. Not in the physical form. You know what I'm saying?
Not in the
physical
not
form.
in any
You
form.
know what I'm
You,
saying?
go to church.
Church is within you. You know.
No, it can be. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
for people, man. Like, I think there's levels to church.
Okay.
Like, I went to church this previous Sunday.
Okay.
And it was good to go. You know what I'm saying? But like, have you ever been to a church and you feel like you outgrow a certain church?
Okay.
Man,
Like-
I've been to
like-
so many kinds of churches that listen from the like wild. I went to a church one time. I was trying to find a church. I went to a church one time where the pastor started getting all hype. It was a
Right.
black church.
Yeah.
And he was getting all hot and excited and then this person, I guess a deacon or somebody, came from the back and put a robe, a red
pure
robe
entertainment, yeah.
over his shoulder.
Like he was James Brown.
Yeah, James Brown, yeah.
And he would go, what?
Yeah.
And then they'll come off and the guy would put it back on. And then he started to go in your wallets and crumble up dollar bills and throw them to the stage. We're going to sow some seeds. And then everybody throwing their money to the front. And then he
love
going around
that.
stomping. I'm sowing your seed.
Yeah,
I
sow
said, boy,
my
let me
seed.
get the hell up out of here.
I'm about
I
to
got
put
to
you
go.
on Instagram.
I got to go.
You be that person talking shit in church?
Man, that's hilarious.
I'm that person too in my
Yeah.
head. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Like everyone that's like doing
Yeah.
like, like a sermon, they were like, yeah, I was a drug addict
Look.
5 years ago until I saw the light.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Should I trust you? Like that's why I'm like, whoa.
I put it this way. Once you go to church for a certain period of time, I think if you learn from whatever, you know what I'm saying, the pastor was talking about,
Yeah.
I think it carries with you.
Yeah, it's always with. It's ingrained in you.
Yeah. And
That's what I mean by outgrowing a church.
and then also at a certain point, it's like there's no stories that are told differently. You know what I'm saying? Like every year when it's Easter time, you're gonna hear that same Easter story.
Right. Oh, we just went to church with my mom during
Exactly.
Christmas.
When you go
Yeah,
go to Christmas, you're gonna hear, you know what I'm saying, the same story. You know what I'm saying? Like the story never changes, you know? I mean, I get if you want to go because you like the fellowship,
Yeah.
you like the community,
Yes.
you like to hear something inspirational, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't that different from how I feel and how I think and what's engraved in me through my entire life.
There's certain pastors that can like deliver a message to relate to your life as you are now.
Yes.
And like the church that we're going to now, it's like, I feel like it's like for the younger 20s.
Yeah.
Where like people are like trying to find themselves.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, but I know myself now.
Right.
And then you go to certain churches like, oh, hey, well, we're talking about relationships, where
Right.
you are with your wife. And I'm like, oh, that's the,
Right.
Right.
when they're.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
my mom's pastor, Pastor Walter, shout out to Pastor Walter and Michelle. When we go, it's like an hour. You know what I'm saying? When we have visited.
Yeah.
And I leave feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a
good
feeling.
story, good inspirational stuff. It
Yeah.
shares a message.
Yeah.
And then I've been to churches where I leave feeling bad about myself. Like, oh, I must not be doing it. Well, not
Yeah.
anymore, but used to, be like, oh, I
Right.
must not be doing this right. Because it's like hell and brimstone, not like the inspirational
Right.
sort of, messaging that I look for.
Yeah.
I want to go and feel good and then like leave empowered, not
Yeah.
like go feel like
Yeah.
a sinner.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Like when I go now, I just go for the fellowship.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I'm saying? Good songs.
Me too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Good story, whatever it is.
Right. And don't try to call me to the front because I'm not coming.
Oh my God.
it's
No,
not-
no,
it's
none
not-
of that.
There's one more in here. It's
None
not
of
me.
that.
Hurry up. Wrap it up.
No.
Don't lock the doors on me because I'm about to go.
I don't even think they do an altar call at mom's church. I don't remember.
Really?
Yeah, it's done
know.
differently. It's done different. Not like when I grew up, you had to go to the front, and then the pastor would push on your head to make.
You want to join the church? Let me give you a free Bible today.
Free bottle.
Free Bible.
Oh, free
Bottle?
Bible. I thought
What?
that
I like bottle.
Damn.
No, free
Yeah,
Bible.
that's
No.
a hell of a communion.
Yeah, here's that free holy water.
Yeah.
You know, I've always wanted to.
Oh, speaking
You
of
wanna
The
drink
go
holy
ahead.
waters? No, you know how the infomercials.
Dog, I was just about to say that.
Yeah, I
The
want-
dude trying to sell the holy
Oh
water.
my
Oh my
God.
god.
Order your free holy water. I think I might order some just for fun.
The miracle
Bruh,
water.
the
Miracle
miracle
water.
water. That's a scam.
It's terrible.
What's his name? Peter
It's
Popovich?
I
Or
don't
whatever?
know.
Yeah, Peter Papa something.
Oh my
Something like
God.
that.
Yes.
That's a
I feel like he's exploiting our
Oh my
community.
like when you
God.
see
So
stuff like
bad.
that, I'm like, come on, man. Like,
It's like, I got
You
this
tryna
holy
s-
water, and next week I got a check for $75,000.
Oh my God.
Did you?
Why? Why did we? That's so terrible. And I feel bad because people really believe this and they send their little money in.
and it's the people that don't have shit
that send the money in.
that send all of this money in,
Yes.
thinking
That's
that they're
the
gonna
worst
get
part.
all this back.
Yeah.
And like
That's
listen,
terrible.
if you
People
don't
ain't
have money
shit.
like that and you think this is gonna, you know what I'm saying, do something for you, no, you know what's gonna do something for you? Hard work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
Like writing down your dreams and goals and executing, you know?
Yeah.
And obviously, I mean, you can't do that by yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like with help from the man above, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But
Right.
I mean, you can't say, "Hey, God, protect me," and put a gun to your head and see if you're gonna die. No,
Right.
that shit's gonna blow your brains out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's common sense. So like, man, just use common sense. Like if you want something, like work for it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was good.
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
good.
That was
All
really
right.
was
Good
good.
job.
No, that was my
Good
quote
job.
for that was my quote for the day. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
All right.
Anything I want to run off before we
Teamwork.
bounce?
I love this. This is good. I think that was good.
If you're
man.
married and you only give your wife or your husband or whatever
Tilapia.
tilapia on holidays,
Yeah, you might want to redo your schedule.
Right.
Redo your schedule.
Or check
You
that
need to
person's
become
phone
a
because
bit
they might be
more
creeping.
generous.
And if you haven't guys, if you having trouble knowing how to do tilapia right, look up that pastor.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God,
He
no.
had a whole
You're
side of
nasty.
he had a whole side of his neck in that thing.
Nah, he
See,
was-
it's time to sign off.
Nah, he was-
Say goodbye
he-
now.
He was sloppy Joe. with it.
Sloppy Joes. I still hate Sloppy Joes.
Do you really?
Oh God, no.
I haven't had a sloppy Joe in years.
I don't like sloppy joes, but at one point,
Did you slap cheese on there?
oh, I never did that.
Oh, you gotta slap some cheese
I didn't
on
slap
there.
no
You
cheese
gotta slap
on
the
there.
cheese.
Ain't that a Sunday?
But it's been a long time now.
I should try and make like a grown up Sloppy Joe.
Talk about it. What are
Freak
you
it,
talking
yeah.
You know
about?
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
freak
I
the
gotta
Sloppy
freak
Joe.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elevate it. Elevate the Sloppy
That's
Joe.
gonna end up on.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Sloppy Joe. Yeah, what you do is take the bread, put a little butter on it, you know what I'm saying? Put
Grill
it on the
it.
oven,
Yeah, you gotta
grill it.
grill it.
What about Puerto Rican Joe? How does he do it?
Oh, I could call it Boricua Joe.
Boricua Joe.
Oh, snap. No, we need a sound effect that goes cha-ching.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
I'm about to
That was
do
$1 million
it.
idea.
That is.
Jeez.
Hell yeah.
Boricua Joe.
How much you gonna ask for it?
I'm about to make that video tomorrow. It's gonna be
I
on
like
my
it.
YouTube next week.
I like it.
Yeah. Boricua Joe.
What kind of bread you gonna use?
I like it. Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
I can't wait. Don't tell me.
Okay, I'm
tell
gonna
me.
make it up.
Oh, we about to do that?
I'm gonna make it next time you come over.
Boricua
Boricua Joe.
Dang.
With con queso.
Con queso. And maybe some sweet plantains.
Okay.
I see what y'all doing.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that do sound good. That do sound good. Hell yeah.
Dang.
Oh man. Yeah.
I don't know
about
where
to
to
get
go with that.
creative.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
Yeah, yeah. You
I don't know where to
freaked
go.
that.
How do we get on Sloppy Joe's? No, never mind.
Tilapia.
Let's not recount.
Ooh, yep, never mind. Tilapia.
Let me see what else I got, man. I think I'm about it. I got smoothies on here for some reason.
Smoothies.
Oh, I just thought it was interesting because you had,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? You was telling me.
I'm on Weight Watchers.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, she was telling me how, I guess with Weight Watchers, I guess she don't have to use any points when she eat fruit or.
Yeah. There are a lot of foods that are like 0 point value.
Yeah.
So you get like a certain amount of points every day, and then you have to eat within those points. But there are a lot of different foods like shrimp, lean chicken, things like that have 0 points. I'm gonna eat like everything I just ate for lunch, 0 points. It's Brussels sprouts and chicken. So
Are you mixing that with the keto too?
no, I'm not doing keto right now.
Okay.
I was getting tired of eliminating whole food groups.
Right.
And when I travel or when we're out, it's just not practical anymore for me. Yeah, so I wanted to try. But I guess what he was getting to is that, so yesterday.
Are you going to tell him what I was getting to? Oh, go ahead. No,
because you're going to mess it up.
Facts. I was going to say, hey, babe, tell him.
Tell him what you
She know me.
So I was going to make a smoothie for breakfast yesterday. So I had cut up the banana and like 4 strawberries. But then I remembered reading something a long time ago that said that smoothies have a higher calorie value. And I was thinking, what? So I was like, let me just double check. So I looked on my app, on my Weight Watchers app, to see what the point value was for a smoothie. That shit was like 7 points. I was like, damn.
It's the same shit though.
And when you get 23 points, them 7 points is like, do I want a fucking smoothie?
Yeah.
But if I eat a whole bowl of strawberries and a whole banana, it's 0 points. So I was like, I wonder why that is.
Tell them why.
So I Googled it.
Oh, Google knows.
Yes. So apparently what happens is when you eat the fruit, your body has to do the work to digest it, which means it releases the sugar and the carbs much slower into your system.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But if you blend it and you drink it, it immediately goes into your bloodstream because you've done all the work for your digestive system.
That makes
so
sense.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that's mind blowing.
Yep. That is mind blowing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yep.
That's why I had that on here. That was good. You know what I'm saying? Dang. When you gonna get this kind of content from? Nowhere else.
Man, we talked about all kinds of shit today.
Yeah. Dang. Hey, also I wanted to say, because the way we think, it's like you speak stuff into existence. Yeah. And also I was talking to my brother today, and a while ago, and we were just saying like, hey, don't say bad things or negative stuff, because things come happen. You're like, oh, I'm not young like I used to. I'm getting old. Like you going, you know what I'm saying? It's a mental thing. So So like when he asked me about the topic of the podcast, it was like, we ain't professionals. So like is that like a thing, like that are you gonna hinder yourself from not being a professional for naming it that? I mean, he didn't ask me that, but that's kind of how like the vibe. I'm like, no, well, I was explaining to him like, no, like it's kind of like a spin. It's like a flip of like wordage, because I work in fashion. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fashion guy, style guy. You know what I'm saying? Anything about menswear or even sewing and designing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? At a certain, I guess at a certain level, I can teach you and tell you about it. Mm-hmm. And then with you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're an actor out here, you know what I'm saying, in LA and Hollywood, and you know that whole scene. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the voiceover shit right now. You know, anything in that world, you know what I'm saying? You can talk, but it's like,
but we're good at doing
a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like specifically podcasts, you know what I'm saying? We did the name because we just silly. It's like we ain't really professional like radio guys.
No, we're not.
But we can, you know what I'm saying? We can still do the job.
We're good enough.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't professional. We good enough. Yeah. So like anybody that was wondering about the name of it, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just had to throw it out there.
Like we're literally we're like
don't
jack of
get
all
it.
trades.
Don't get it.
We're good at all
don't get
stuff.
it twisted.
We just not professionals.
Yeah, exactly. We gonna get it done.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you start getting paid for your podcast, that will technically make you professional podcasters.
Exactly.
And then we might have to go from we ain't professionals to we some motherfucking professionals.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
No, I want to keep the same name. I just want to take, you know how you get that little red circle with the line across it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in front of Aint.
Hey.
Oh, that's good.
I might do that shit tonight. I'm gonna change the logo. I'm gonna change the logo on their ass.
That's actually really good.
Yeah. Anything y'all want to close out with, man?
Nah, you're gonna make me late for my appointment because I gotta get dressed.
Mm-hmm. And we're right there at the 1 hour mark. This is perfect.
Oh yeah, we good. It was short and sweet.
Oh
no, I ain't gonna fuck it up this week. Listen, I ain't gonna fuck it up this week. That was good, man.
That was good. Thank you guys for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed our silliness today. We had a good
That was
time.
a fun episode.
Yeah, it was a good journey. We took them on a good ride.
Yeah, I mean, all of our situations.
You know, you have
good.
to give Kinsley a Valentines, right?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's my darling.
Dang, baby, he know that.
Listen, I'm just making sure.
Oh, she already let me know.
Like, you know.
Okay.
She
woke up this morning saying Happy Valentine's Day.
Damn, she a day
because
early.
it's Valentine's Day. It's
getting ready.
They gonna. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well. Well, look what we have here. Another episode we murdered, right?
Yeah, man. Episode 21 in the books.
Yeah, until we see the comments. They were like, shit was trash.
Nah, I think people all love this, man.
Yeah. Well, everyone, thanks for listening. Yeah. You've been listening to We Ain't Professionals, a podcast about everything and nothing at all. I'm your boy Norris.
I'm your boy AJ.
Holla holla. Oh, that cut off exact. I didn't even do that.
That was perfect.
That was real perfect. All right.
That worked out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, look.
Oh, hey.
That's crazy.
And she just called
She
you.
almost made the podcast.
Yeah, she almost made the podcast.
We literally just finished. Like,
Yeah.
Like, we just said goodbye to everyone.
Hey, we saying goodbye. Still put on speaker. Say what's up. I got
Hey,
it
girl,
rolling.
hey.
Say what's up. Say what's up. We ain't perfect. Oh no, we need fan names.
Huh?
What our fans are named?
The professional.
Professionals.
Oh,
Our fans could be professionals.
they could be.
Say what's up, professionals.
Hi, professionals.
Hey! And that's a wrap.